All right. Hey, everyone. It's Friday, November 13th. Friday the 13th in 2020. Nothing to be afraid of there. Today, we're going to interview Matt Leising, who is a celebrated journalist and author of the popular book Out of the Ether. Matt, welcome to Yale TV. How are you doing?
I'm great. Thanks for having me. Then in 2016, the DAO was hacked, and I watched it happen. I remember the day it happened, but Ethereum was less than a year old. It wasn't really being used for anything at that point, and it just didn't quite fit with what I was writing about at Bloomberg. But it just fascinated me, and watching the whole way it played out with the hard fork and everything. One of the interesting things, and something that people need to know right off the bat, is that there wasn't just one DAO hack. There were several. There was the big one on Friday. That's the one everybody knows about. That's where the $55 million figure comes from that was stolen in front of everybody that day. Once that was accomplished on the blockchain, as your listeners will know, that attack contract is now public. Like, if you know what you're doing, you can go in and see the code for that contract and how it worked. Mm-hmm. And so the thing that people were freaking out about was, yes, $55 million had been stolen, but there was roughly another 200 million left in the DAO, and it was vulnerable because you can't just patch this up, with a smart contract. It takes weeks of consensus building, and you have to vote for a software update. So it's like the bank is being robbed, and the way into the vault is right there, Yeah. So it wasn't until Tuesday that the second major attack began. This one drained about 230,000 Ether, I think. Wow. It was in the millions of dollars. On that Tuesday, when it started getting drained, seriously, a second time, they said, all right, screw it, we don't have a choice. And they launched their counterattack. There's a famous tweet from Absa. He says, do not panic. DAO is being securely drained.